This is Mr. Hornsby with a Mr. Hornsby 83 Top 10. My Top 10 GTA villains you could not wait to kill in the game. And I'm going to start off with number 10 with Vincenzo from Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. The reason why I pick him is because he's like the most freaking worst of all the freaking villains on there. Much as he tries to kill Tony and sets Tony up in the game, freaking, I think he eventually turns on the Leone family anyway, talking about he's gonna go with the Sindacos or something. But pretty much he was a major douchebag, and I know, and most of these guys are gonna be like villains that are like past the first 10 missions and are like around the later missions, which is what, you know, middle to toward end villains. So alright, next up is Billy Gray from Grand Theft Auto Lost and Damned. And the reason why I pick him is because of how he treated Johnny in person. Look, I'm now a big fan of Johnny K because to me Johnny K was a money-hungry, power-hungry guy anyway in the game, and I was kind of glad when Trevor killed him in the freaking GTA 5 at the beginning. But yeah, he was a real douchebag all around. Messed up all the freaking friendships that the Lost MC had made. Really put a lot of partnerships in there. It was just a lot. Next up, the reason why I'm putting these guys around this spot is because, yeah, they were the main villains pretty much, along with another guy in Vice City Stories, but I'm picking the Mendez brothers from GTA Vice City Stories. They ended up killing Vic's girlfriend. They ended up giving Lance and Vic all kinds of trouble toward the end of the game, and pretty much was a major hassle on the two. Next up is Big Smoke from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The reason why I picked Big Smoke here is because he wasn't as bad as the main villain on the game. And Big Smoke really was portraying that he was a Grove Street family, and come to find out all along he was the leader of the Ballers. So, pretty crazy. Yeah. How many was that? Like 4? 3?
More.
So I'm down to number 6. Alright, number 6 is Catalina for Grand Theft Auto 3. I mean, the way she betrayed Claude at the beginning of 3, all the trouble she caused Claude throughout the game in 3, along with her cartel buddies and that. It's just, you know, major league crazy what the deal was with that. Alright, number 5. And this guy, I like him. He was pretty funny, but he was also a heinous villain. He set up Tommy and Lance's deal. And yes, I'm talking about Ricardo Diaz. The reason why I picked for Vice City Stories is because he wasn't the main villain in that. He wasn't the villain in that, really. But for Vice City, he was one of the main villains. He sets up, he screws up Tommy, and Lance's deal ends up killing Vic, which, you know, had you played Vice City Stories before you played Vice City, you would be cheering that. But but it caused Vic to die, and pretty much was overall a crazy villain in the series. Alright, next up, number 4, Devin Weston. Rich, powerful, and a complete douchebag. Rips off Franklin, rips off Trevor, tries to kill Michael's family, and, you know, just pretty much was just a complete douchebag throughout the whole game. And, you know, it's very satisfying when you kill him at the end of the game. And, it's just outrageous. Alright, next up is number 3, Jerry Martinez. Once again, Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. At the end of that, you fight him and one of the Mendez brothers, because you already killed the other one at the point where you fight. And reason why I picked him is because Vic Vance was trying to live a normal life, trying to live a good life, trying to live a good guy life, and he got pulled into his world of drugs and all that because of Jerry Martinez, because Martinez set him up, got him kicked out of the military and everything, and pretty much caused Vic all kinds of hell throughout Vice City story, and ended up getting him involved with the Mendez brothers, so that's pretty crazy. Alright, number 2. Shoot. Oh, Dimitri from Grand Theft Auto 4. This guy was a complete douchebag, and the best part of Grand Theft Auto 4 is when you get to kill him, because he makes you seem like he's a good guy and he's fighting for right and trying to be good and all that, but really the one that was really the freaking villain was him. He even causes you to turn on Mikhail Faustin, burns down Roman's house, sets Nico up, works with the guy that's been hunting Nico, and that's why it's very pleasing and satisfying to kill him at the end of Grand Theft Auto 4. Alright, next, before I get to number 1, I want to give some honorable mentions, or dishonorable mentions in this case. Salvatore Leone, the mob boss who ends up turning on you and was going to feed you to the cartel because of Maria saying that you two were sleeping together, this and that, from GTA 3. Sonny Forelli, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Yes, he was portrayed as the main villain throughout. He did cause Lance to turn on you, but then you find out he set up Tommy for the freaking Hardwood Butcher murders. The Hells Angels from Grand Theft Auto, Lost and Damned. Just complete problems. Gave the Lost MC all tons of trouble throughout the game. Steve Haynes from GTA 5. And my final honorable mention is Jimmy Pecorino, GTA 4. What a complete douchebag. But number 1, and if no one's seen this coming, you shoulda. Frank Tenpenny. The best GTA villain. He does everything in his power to make you hate him throughout the whole game. And when you kill him at the end, I think it was a disappointment that you didn't get to actually gun him down. But, it was great. The build up to the hatred between frickin' Tenpenny and Carl, and all the frickin' trouble Tenpenny caused throughout the whole frickin' the whole San Andreas town. Setting up all kinds of people, turning on people, frickin' just crooked cop, and, covering his tracks. He even turned on his 2 partners. He was happy that frickin' CJ killed Tenpenny, and he turned on Hernandez because Hernandez was a rat. Come to turn out, he even freaking didn't care about what happened to Smoke and the Ballers. All he cared about was himself, and that's why he earns the spot of number 1 on the GTA Top 10 villains you could not wait to kill at the end of the game. That'll do it. I'll be doing a review here in a few minutes of Furious 7. We'll talk about my thoughts on the movie, my favorite parts of the movie, and that'll be here in a second. Peace out.